Okay, so the film Guess Who's Coming to Dinner was a very good film, and I felt like I got a better understanding of what it's like to have your own beliefs and your own feelings of certain things. And it's not about what society would say about it, it's about what you would think about it. I feel like people from this film, I felt like I got an understanding of people should value their own values and fears and priorities and what they prioritize in certain things. Also with fears, I would say I could connect with this by when I was younger. I always wanted to be with my friends outside and go do certain things, and I wasn't always allowed to go so far out my neighborhood or things like that. And of course, my mom was kind of protective of me and just wanted to make sure that I was always being safe, and didn't allow me to go certain places because she knew, as she grew up, she knew that it can be very dangerous going outside, and people can be very unpredictable, and she was just trying to protect me. But then it got to a point where I felt that I was old enough to just go through my own ways of living and seeing it for myself and just being able to protect myself in a way. Of course, I took what she said and brought it to my mind, and I came up with my own plan to being able to be patient and understanding of her. Of course, it was dangerous out, and I did get a little scared, but also had to understand that I need to see these things for myself, because when I got older, I had to go out by myself sometimes, and I didn't want to go out and not know what to do for certain things. So that's how I can connect with that. And so for the next question, I would say something that made me think about this, I would say it's good to see how people can value and believe their own things. So people will say something, but then maybe they will go and do something else, because it's not always about your first or your initial reaction to something. If you take some time and you think about what you think, if you take some time and you think about the situation, maybe your action will be different than your reaction. So just taking time and understanding that everything isn't always going to be what you think, because society has something a certain way, that'll be a good idea, because you just need to take some time and think about who it is affecting and how it's affecting them. Of course, even with your loved ones, if you allow society to keep controlling you and your family, then again, it could push you away from your family, or your family away from you. So just understanding that. And so because of this film, I now see myself and others differently by just putting myself in their shoes and seeing that it's not always about what I believe. So when my son gets older, I don't want to keep putting my problems onto him. I want to allow him to be able to adapt to certain things and grow and understand that he has his own values, and you have to find your own way of being happy. Not just because society wants you to be happy, you have to find your own way of being happy.